Hey, what's up guys? I'm Marcus with Epic Life Gaming. Thank you guys for coming back for another video. Today's video will be on some farming strategy which somebody asked for, which it will be the Barbarian Archer strategy called the Barch. Very classic raid, but some people still don't know how to use it. So I definitely wanted to show this classic tale of the original farming strategy, I'd have to say, which is a Barch strategy. People can use this even in attacking and everything, but how I use it is I grab my archers, grab as many free buildings as possible, because you want to be able to gain trophies while you're farming. And archers give you a chance to do that. So what I do is lay down my barbarians and then I lay down my archers behind them. So that way they can take the brunt of the hit, since they have more health on the barbarians than the archers do. So I'm trying to get in the wall there, so I definitely want to drop a lot of barbarians with archers behind them up there. They're finally in the base, so I can start dropping some more barbarians down. Then I'm going to start dropping some archers, take out that army camp, so that way they can go after that mortar. Once that mortar's down, it'll be a little bit easier. I should have probably took it down a little bit quicker. But that's something you want to focus when you are barching. You want to focus on wizard towers, mortars, clan troops, and big bombs, giant bombs. So don't lay down a bunch of troops if you don't know if there's any traps there. So definitely be careful, be wary. So right here you got 2 wizard towers in this one spot. So I'm going to need to at least take one of them out. So what I do is I drop barbarians and then I drop archers behind it, just like I would about giants, to take the hit, the brunt of all the force. That's what I do with the barbarians in this strategy. And then I use the archers to take out the the troops. Since barbarians can't hit over the wall, they have to break through the wall first. Archers can just straight through shoot over it, just like I did right there with my hero. I dropped him down first and then I drop my archers behind. So I'm still being a little selfish. I do still want to take out some of this loot. So I go ahead, try to drop some more troops up at the top. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get too much more. 135,000. It's so even that it has to be in those elixir mines. These were full elixir pumps for this guy. This guy definitely had a lot in them, and I definitely was not able to get to them the way that I wanted to. If I would have probably dropped them at the top, I probably would have been able to get them, but being at the bottom, they weren't able to get there. But that's all right. We do have 74% about to take down this town hall, which will give us 2 stars. We can only get 13 trophies and minus 30, so definitely pay attention to that. If you are going after a base with not too much loot and it has a ratio like this, don't go after it, because you risk losing 30 trophies just to gain, if you're just getting 50%, you're basically going to get only 4 trophies. I got 9 trophies and I 2-starred the guy. So basically I'd be very careful. So this is the kind of base you're going to want to find. Pumps, mines full, elixir storages and gold storages look empty. So what I'm going to do is drop a archer down. That way I can take out the free buildings. And then I'm going to go ahead and start. Doesn't look like there's any more free buildings, so I'm going to go ahead and drop all my barbarians down, and then I'm going to drop my archers behind them. So that way the barbarians take the brunt of it, and the archers do the damage. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm looking for 50%. I definitely don't want to drop in trophies. You don't want to either, because if you drop too low, you're not going to be able to find the loot that you're looking for. So what I need to do is go ahead, take out some of these buildings down here. That way I can get my 50%. So you can't just go after mines and pumps and expect to get 50%. You're going to have to go after other buildings. So you definitely want to make sure that he definitely has enough buildings on the outside to at least get 50%, or else you're really risking your biscuits to try to get in the center and try to take out more defenses. Once I grab the 50%, I'm not going to be able to get any farther in. I already took all of his loot, so just exit out and go on to the next base. Now this one is the perfect kind of base that I'm looking for. High loot and a lot of buildings on the outside. So watch, I can drop so many archers around the outside that I can probably almost grab about 15% just with archers. So that's really good. That's really helpful. It makes sure it kind of guarantees that you're going to get that 50%. Not a guarantee, but it's pushing you closer to that 50%. So I'm going to take out the Barbarian King first because I definitely don't want to have him be the reason why I don't get my 50%. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out first and then worry about all the buildings after that, because I've ran into too many problems where I take out all the buildings around the base besides the one next to the hero, and then I only have like 10 troops to try and take out the hero in the building, so it doesn't always work out. So I try to take out heroes if they're blocking either loot or the buildings first. So that's my recommendation. So I start dropping my, just like I normally do, my barbarians and then my archers behind it, running really low on troops really fast. So I'm probably going to need to drop down a hero. It's really helpful to have your heroes, but don't use them all the time. Okay, so say obviously I'm not going to be able to grab all the loot. I wouldn't go ahead and drop my heroes if I wasn't going to grab a lot of loot. So this was a ratio what I was thinking of using. Do I use my Barbarian King? Do I use my Archer Queen? Or do I save them? And I'm going to save them because it's not worth it to risk losing them on just grabbing this little bit of loot if I can maybe potentially grab more loot on the next base, and it really sucks that I don't have my heroes for them. So that was a really good raid. Here's another one. Don't always be timid of really high level bases, even though you're a low level guy. This guy has his buildings spread out really far on the outside, so I'm able to take out quite a few of these buildings with just my archer, and it looks like down the right hand side he has his town hall. He's a farming base. This is absolutely perfection at its best. You can solely use your troops just to take out the pumps and mines. You don't need to worry about that 50% anymore. Unless you want to grab, he has 16 trophies, so you can grab somewhere around 10, 12 trophies if you grab the 50% in the town hall, but you don't need to worry about that. So all I'm going to do is just drop all my troops on the pumps and mines because I'm guaranteed a star by taking out that town hall. And look at all that loot going down in his bank and coming to mine. Woohoo! So I just focus on all the loot buildings. That is definitely what I'm focused on. That way I can grab it all and not have to worry about wasting troops on useless buildings that are not going to gain me loot. This is the whole point of farming, is to grab loot and hopefully some trophies, so that way you don't drop too far down. I'm actually trying to rise in trophies, so I definitely don't want to lose any trophies. And I get a little riskier here at the end, and I'm going to go ahead and try the 50%, and it doesn't work out too well, because we're only at 24% right here. And like I said, if you're just going after pumps and mines, this is it. 25%, going to be about 26, 27% after this. Mine goes down 27. That's it. All of them are all gone. So if you just go after those buildings, you're not going to have a lot of percentage. You got to make sure a lot of buildings are on the outside. But what I focus here is I see that he has 300,000 still left in elixir, and I think, wow, maybe I can grab some if I grab this elixir storage, and maybe I can grab the 50%. So I try to go after this elixir storage. I look around, maybe there's a better area to go, but nope, I have a chance to grab this elixir storage and then 2 gold storages. Either way my hero goes, I'll be able to grab a gold storage. So I go after this one right here. Go ahead, start dropping down my units. Then I drop down my heroes. Got the 1 star. Took a while for that one archer to take that town hall out, but it was all right. We got it done. Takes a while if you just drop 1 or 2 troops on a town hall, but it will get the job done before the 3 minutes is over with. Just got to kind of pay attention. So I got down the elixir storage. Almost got another 100,000 in loot for just that 1 elixir storage. So that's why I went after it. Now I can have a potentially get a gold storage, so that's why I went for this. And every shot that hero does, it takes about 3,000 from the guy's bank, so that's why it was definitely worth it. Grabbed a bunch of more loot, but didn't get the 50%. I could have dropped down my clan castle and gotten it, but the time was running so low that it wasn't worth it. But here you guys go. This is a great strategy, probably one of the most original farming strategies in Clash of Clans, but this is a great strategy. This is for anybody that needs help, and this works for any town hall level. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It keeps my motivation up to keep making videos for you guys. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're going to get daily videos, fun content, and get to hang out with me. Thank you guys for everything you're doing for this channel. Hope you have a great day, and don't forget to stay beautiful.